Hello everyone, welcome to MDC Learning. So, in today's topic, we are going to cover a very important part that is called objective of taxation. As we all are aware about tax, that what is tax, and now we will understand why government used to collect tax, means what are the objective behind the tax. So, before start objective behind the tax, first we'll understand what is tax and how government collected. See, government has to perform various activities, social, economical, political, etc. So to perform all this activity, government required fund, and that fund they will raise in a form of money. That money is called public revenue. सो पब्लिक रेवेन्यू कैसे गवर्नमेंट जनरेट करेगी? बाय इम्पोजिंग टैक्सेस ऑन पीपल. बाय इम्पोजिंग टैक्सेस ऑन पीपल मीन्स गवर्नमेंट इम्पोज वेरियस सोर्सेस ऑफ tax such as direct tax, indirect tax, fees, penalties, etc. So in this way, government impose tax on people and they will generate revenue, and that revenue they will use for the welfare of people, for the political work, for economical work, etc. So sometimes many questions arise in a mind that what are the objective behind tax? Government tax क्यों लगाती है? So in this video are all the doubt related to tax will get clear, that what are the objective behind tax system in India, or we can say all over the world, why government impose taxes. So we are starting with the video that is called objective of tax. So number one objective of tax system is that to raise revenue to meet expenditure. To raise revenue to meet expenditure. Raise करना मतलब increase करना, और we can say बढ़ाना. See, government has to perform various activity like defense, law and order. Then they have to provide social security to their people. So, whenever government perform various activity, whenever government provide security to their people, that time they need money. And to meet that expenditure and to meet that need of money, government need money. So वो पैसे कहाँ से आएंगे? टैक्स के थ्रू. सी गवर्नमेंट हैज़ टू परफॉर्म वेरियस एक्टिविटी डिफेंस लेवल पे, लॉ एंड ऑर्डर, सोशल, पॉलिटिकल एक्सेट्रा. एंड टू परफॉर्म ऑल दिस एक्टिविटी गवर्नमेंट रिक्वायर्ड फंड. फंड कहाँ से आएगा? रेवेन्यू से. रेवेन्यू कहाँ से आएगा? व्हेन गवर्नमेंट इम्पोज टैक्स ऑन पीपल. सो टैक्स इज़ वन ऑफ द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट part of government. Without that, revenue cannot generate, and if revenue is not there, then government cannot meet any type of expenditure. So first objective behind tax system is that to raise revenue to meet expenses. मतलब कौन सा भी खर्चा अगर आया है तो उसके लिए रेवेन्यू चाहिए, एंड रेवेन्यू कहाँ से आएगा? टैक्स सिस्टम से. Number two objective is reduce inequality of income. As we know very well, our economy have a huge amount of inequality in a field of income. Some people are very poor, some people are very rich. So there is a economical gap between people. Some people classified into high-fi category, some people classified into below poverty line. So income inequality is one of the important characteristic of our economy, and that income inequality can easily reduce with the help of taxation. How? If government want to reduce the gap between rich and poor people, then the best option is tax. Government can charge higher taxes on a rich people, and whatever money they got, that money they can use for the welfare of a poor people. For example, government generally impose progressive tax system. Progressive tax system मतलब tax as per the ability. If person is very rich, then higher tax. If person is poor, then lower tax. So government ये gap कैसे reduce कर सकती है? Government can charge higher taxes on rich people, and whatever money they got from the people, that money they can use for the welfare of poor people. Government can provide them free education system, health facility, employment opportunity. So income inequality हटाने के लिए भी tax system is playing very very important role. Next is eliminate absolute poverty. As we know very well, in India about 22% population is below poverty line. मतलब हमारी कंट्री में BPL पॉपुलेशन कितनी है? बिलो 22%. And India has numerous programs designed to help the poor. Huge amount of money is required to be spent for the scheme. As we know very well, 22% people are still below poverty line. And to remove this poverty, government set up and government design various type of scheme like Manrega scheme, then Bhamasa card. So various type of scheme government set up so that these poor people can get job and they can reduce their poverty. So to perform all this scheme, government need fund, and that fund will come only from the tax system. In pandemic period, many people they shifted toward the village. तो वहाँ पर लोग क्या हो गए, जॉबलेस हो गए. तो उनके लिए जॉब की अपॉर्चुनिटी स्टार्ट करने के लिए गवर्नमेंट ने मनरेगा स्कीम पर बहुत सारा पैसा खर्च किया, एंड दैट मनी दे गॉट फ्रॉम टैक्स सिस्टम ओनली. सो टू अवॉइड पॉवर्टी, गवर्नमेंट डिज़ाइन वेरियस स्कीम को चलाने के लिए गवर्नमेंट को पैसे चाहिए, एंड दैट मनी दे विल गेट फ्रॉम द टैक्स सिस्टम. नेक्स्ट इज इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट एंड फुल एम्प्लॉयमेंट. इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट मीन्स development in a form of education of people, health, etc. See, growth and development में difference है. Growth means infrastructure and development means development of people. Full employment का मतलब होता है people those who voluntary work, उनके पास जॉब हो, जो अपनी इच्छा से काम करना चाहते हैं, एटलीस्ट उनके पास जॉब हो, that is called full employment. So market economy function to maximize profit. If we'll give market to private firm, देन मार्केट की जो प्राइवेट फर्म रहेगी उनका मेन मोटो रहेगा कि खुद का प्रॉफिट करना. मार्केट कैन नॉट सप्लाई पब्लिक गुड्स, दे कैन नॉट सप्लाई मेरिट गुड्स. पब्लिक गुड्स मीन्स दोज गुड विच आर प्रोवाइडिंग बाय गवर्नमेंट फॉर द वेलफेयर ऑफ पीपल लाइक अ ब्रिज, एजुकेशन, हेल्थ, एक्सेट्रा. एंड मेरिट गुड्स आर दोज गुड विच आर प्रोवाइडेड बाय गवर्नमेंट एज वेल एज प्राइवेट लाइक लाइब्रेरी फैसिलिटी, वैक्सीनेशन फैसिलिटी, एक्सेट्रा. सो द पॉइंट इज दैट market always think about their own profit. Market is not responsible for supply of public goods and merit goods. So it is a responsibility of the government to supply public good for the welfare of people, such as education facility, health facility, defense facility, lighthouse facility, park facility, etc. So to perform all this activity, government required fund, and that fund they can raise with the help of tax system. Next is promoting saving and investment. See, investment and saving is also very important, and that is possible because of tax. How? The objective of development and full employment involve huge investment which depend on saving. Harmful consumption like tobacco and alcohol must be discouraged through higher tax rate. क्या बोला यहाँ पर कि if we need economical development and if we want full employment in the market, then investment is very very necessary, and investment is possible when people will save their money. So how saving will take place and how investment will take place, that time also tax is playing very important role. See, government always encourage people, those who are responsible for good work, like if you are making organic food material, if you are promoting export, if you are making valuable commodity in the market, then government will charge less tax on that particular firm, and government will give them subsidies. Same here, there are many harmful products such as tobacco, alcohol, bidi, cigarette, gutka. These are not good for health. So to control them, government always charge higher taxes. So the point is that government wants to promote saving, because saving, without saving, investment is not possible. So your point is that government always give new scheme. See, for provident fund scheme है, pension fund scheme है, insurance fund scheme है. So many scheme introduced by government so that people can go and save their money, and that money government can use for the investment. See, whatever money we save, उसके ऊपर हमें rate of interest भी मिलता है. Now you must be know about it, employment provident fund which used to cut from each and everyone's salary. तब तक वो पैसा कहाँ जाता है, इन्वेस्टमेंट में. So the point is that if the things are good, then government support us, they decrease our tax. If the things are bad like alcohol, tobacco, then उसे discourage करने के लिए government हमेशा higher tax charges करती है, so that people can consume it less. Next is price stability. स्टेबिलिटी का मतलब होता है व्हेन प्राइस इज नॉट फ्लक्चुएट, व्हेन प्राइस इज कांस्टेंट. सो प्राइस स्टेबिलिटी, और वी कैन से देयर इज अ वाइड फ्लक्चुएशन इन अ प्राइस लेवल. प्राइस ऑलवेज फ्लक्चुएट होना मतलब चेंज होना. प्राइस कैन नॉट बी सेम. समटाइम द प्राइसेस आर वेरी हाई, समटाइम द प्राइसेस आर वेरी लेस. And when prices are high, that situation is called inflation. When prices are less, that is called deflation. So to regulate price fluctuation, tax is playing very important role. How? If suppose in India we are suffering from inflationary situation, that time government can impose higher taxes on people and spend less money. सो व्हाट विल हैपन, अगर गवर्नमेंट ने लोगों के ऊपर ज़्यादा टैक्स लगाया, देन ऑलमोस्ट money people will pay to the government in a form of tax, then they will remain less disposable income, and if they remain less disposable income, then they will spend less in the market, और मार्केट का जो प्राइस जो हाई गया तो वो धीरे धीरे कंट्रोल हो जाएगा. सेम ईयर डिफ्लेशन, जब भी डिफ्लेशन होता है, डिफ्लेशन मतलब मंदी, वेन एवर देर इज अ डिफ्लेशन गवर्नमेंट चार्ज लेस टैक्स. इफ गवर्नमेंट विल चार्ज लेस टैक्स, देन पीपल विल गिव लेस मनी टू गवर्नमेंट, देन दे विल रिमेन मोर मनी, दैट मोर मनी दे कैन यूज इन द मार्केट, एंड स्लोली मार्केट कम ऑन अ पॉइंट. सो द पॉइंट इज दैट इफ वेन एवर गवर्नमेंट वॉन्ट्स टू मेंटेन स्टेबिलिटी इन प्राइस, तो इन्फ्लेशन के टाइम पे गवर्नमेंट टैक्स बढ़ाती है और डिफ्लेशन के टाइम पे गवर्नमेंट टैक्स कम करती है. नेक्स्ट इज control of imbalance in a balance of payment. See, as we know very well, whenever there is an imbalance in BOP, whenever there is an imbalance in a balance of payment, that time deficit is higher than revenue. It means that the situation where revenue and expenditure is not equal, that is called imbalance in a balance of payment. So जब भी हमारी कंट्री में एक्सपेंडिचर इज़ मोर देन रेवेन्यू, तो गवर्नमेंट टैक्स सिस्टम यूज़ करके इस प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करती है. कैसे? Tax policy may be adjusted to promote export by extending tax concession as an incentive. See, to control deficit, गवर्नमेंट क्या करती है, एक्सपोर्टर को सपोर्ट करती है. अगर समझो हमारी कंट्री में एक्सपेंडिचर ज़्यादा है कंपेयर टू रेवेन्यू, तो गवर्नमेंट क्या करेगी, एक्सपोर्टर को सपोर्ट करेगी. गवर्नमेंट विल सपोर्ट टू एक्सपोर्टर, दे विल गिव टैक्स कंसेशन टू एक्सपोर्टर, सो दैट एक्सपोर्टर कैन एक्सपोर्ट मोर एंड मोर कमोडिटी इन इंटरनेशनल मार्केट एट लेस प्राइस. देन इम्पोर्ट को कम करने के लिए गवर्नमेंट विल चार्ज मोर टैक्सेस ऑन द कमोडिटी विच वी आर इम्पोर्टिंग फ्रॉम अदर नेशन. So that one hand side government can raise revenue, second hand side our import can comes down. So whenever our balance of payment is a fully shaked, or we can say whenever expenditure is higher than revenue, that time tax policy is playing very important role to control this all the situation. In a deficit balance of payment, government always supporting exporter by giving them tax concession, and government always discourage importer by charging higher import duty and tax duty on the commodity which we are importing from international market. So in this way, tax system is a playing very important role to control balance of payment problem. So student, go through all the topic. This topic will definitely help you to clear your doubt that why government impose tax, and whatever content I have written, that same you write down in your notebook. God bless you.